Okay, so I decided to do a quick reading. This is actually going to be a reading. I'm going to use these cards that I made and ask for some advice for anyone who's in the energy or the vibration or the feeling or the thought of fuck. So whatever that means to you in whatever way that word might be showing up for you, whatever that vibration is, I'm just asking for any advice, and this is meant to be fun for entertainment, so, just to take what serves you, leave the rest, and, if you're drawn to watching this, maybe there'll be something helpful for you. These cards are, mostly consisting of energies and modalities and tools and concepts that I collected along my way through my own experience, so I'm just going to keep shuffling. That one was kind of stuck together, so I don't want to go with that one. Let's see what comes out here. So we're just asking for any advice to benefit us in dealing with this vibration. So we first have this. Let's see. Some dietary change could help some of you. So look at why you're saying fuck. Did you just eat something that you wished you hadn't? Did you eat too much of it? Did you forget to eat? Is eating become a nuisance? For me, it sure has. I'm ready to go for a liquid diet here. Eating food is getting boring to me. I don't know why. Just things are not tasting like they used to, or even feeling like they used to. Loving lettuce. Compromise. Do some of you people need to compromise? Do I need to compromise in some way? What would love do? So the concept this represents is just asking myself in every moment, what would love do? So in this fuck situation, what would love do? Love might compromise. Love would change diet if needed. As needed. This card did come out reversed, so maybe are you causing yourself too much stress by changing something? Do you need to instead start adding things in? Was the advice you got good? Do you need to go inward and check it out and see if it's the right advice for you? Be gentle with yourselves. I like this because it kind of just represents that the feminine energy can kind of lead us out of all these kind of discomforts and these moments where we feel stressed. It's like that stress is like the masculine push, right? Because the feminine is just ready to receive, is knowing and trusting it's coming. Speaking of, so this did come out upside down, so maybe there's a need to have more acceptance. Maybe you're accepting something that you shouldn't. Maybe there's a need to say no to something. We can accept things. Saying no would be about setting a boundary, about your own standard, but we can accept things that we don't like. And so that might be an important concept that needs to be embraced, because if we fight against what is, we can't move through it. So sometimes we do need to accept things that we don't like. And that brings us to the compromise. Is your dietary change, is it a more gentle diet that your body would benefit from? Let's just see if there's just one more. How long are we at? Well, we're under 5 minutes, so let's see. We won't make it too much longer. Let's see. Oh, discomfort. Discomfort came out. So, in the case of discomfort, what would love do? So if this discomfort's in your body, talk to your body. What does your body need? What's causing this discomfort? Have you felt this discomfort before? See how it feels to start paying attention to this discomfort. See how it feels. This discomfort loves it when you pay attention to it. You can just put your hand on it. You can just comfort it. Let it be there. Make it okay. Listen to it. Give it a voice. Neptune also came out at the same time as that. So let's see. Neptune represents a higher love. You know, it's like this universal kind of love energy. An even higher octave of Venus. So what would love do? What would God's love do? You know, it's like not our human version of love. It's like the universal love that exists for all beings. It's who we are. It's what we are. We are unconditional love. What does that part of us do? Get in touch with that part. Get dreamy. Get imaginative. Let the feminine out to play. Let her lead you. She's inside each and every one of us. And she has some great advice for us. And we can just dream our way into her advice. And the discomforts are the things keeping us from it. So once we love the discomforts, then it becomes easier to move through those. Okay, so then we dissolve. We dissolve the discomfort by loving it, by giving it attention, by allowing it to be there. And this kind of is the same concept as gentle. Slow down. There's no rush. That masculine energy that's like, fuck, has permission, if you want it, to slow down. It doesn't mean that you don't have to act, or you'll never be acting, so don't worry about that. It's just asking you to act from a more soft place, from a place that just considers love more and is unconditional about it, but also won't allow perpetuation of things that harm. Win-win-win situations come of listening to the love, of just creating a new way, breaking free from any illusions that we had of lack of love. This is what we get to see when we slow down. Yeah, this was really lovely reading. I enjoyed doing it. It felt really nice, and I feel like I found my feminine energy by doing it. Like as this advice came through, I found myself relaxing into that feeling of more feminine, receptive, like, yeah, and hopefully can convey that to you through this, and you can maybe feel a dose of it too.